Now, from the Metroplex, we join you from Jerry World, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the three-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
I'll tell you what, Mike, we have a blast every week doing this, but when we get our assignments and we see this guy on deck, it just gets a little bit more special. I mean, to witness firsthand one of the greatest, one of the most transcendent players of all time at the quarterback position, you just know when he's on the field, you're likely to witness something special, and needless to say, I think we're all pretty excited for this one.
That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, he creates great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
On second down, Mahomes. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face third and a yard. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. Give them 14 on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs first down. A gain of 14. And a first down, Chiefs.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Donovan Wilson on the stop. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
First down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target.
And he will score! Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs 7, Cowboys nothing.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And he nearly takes it the distance, just short of the goal line. A spectacular return.
First down and goal.
Oh, man, you know he wanted that one. He's going to wind up just short of the goal line, but what a return it was. When he got to midfield, Mike, I thought he was gone. I mean, it won't be a touchdown, but he set his guys up first and goal, and that was electric to watch.
This is the best starting field position you could ever have. First and goal from the 1. Williams. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
One more time for Williams. Good blocking, and he's in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Nico Remigio to bring it back. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to possess the football for the second time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get about 5.
Isaiah Pacheco, the Chiefs ball carrier. He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Throwing is Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
They put Kelce in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Patrick. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs first down. A gain of 9 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Travis Kelce.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
A give here to Pacheco. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
A gain of 4 yards.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, KC.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Cowboys 7.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Cowboys offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On the play fake, Dak. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
Intended for Luke Schoonmaker.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down.
And the Cowboys.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
He'll go right back to Tolbert. He's got it again.
Prescott's pass.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. After this, a good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll throw again. Dak. Pass caught by Tolbert. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4
yards.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Dak wisely hits the deck at the end, but he slides after picking up the first down.
16 yards.
There wasn't anywhere really for him to go with the ball. The defensive backs did a great job of taking away his progression read. But that pass rush, they just can't get home, and he ends up making the play with his legs and moves the chains.
Prescott on first down. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3.
11 more yards.
A gain of 11. And it's 1st and goal.
Cowboys, 1st down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And
under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. A shotgun snap for Prescott. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target.
Incomplete.
And now it's 4th and goal.
4th and goal.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Remigio now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They put Kelce in motion. First down throw, Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Brown.
Mahomes pass.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
Final play of this first half. Here's Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Cavante Turpin on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and
The Cowboys
10.
offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. A first down throw for Prescott. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And I think both of us came away from our discussions with the coaches thinking that this guy was going to have a massive role in this one, but after only his first catch of the game, let's give credit where it's due. This defense, man, they've held him in check throughout.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and a yard. They'll go again here with Williams. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
From the 31, here's second and 6. Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. Finding space at the 15. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
It's a gain of 25
It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
First and goal.
Really nice job getting this ball out to the edge. And then once he's able to get clear of the D-line, get vertical and accelerate down the sideline. That's a great run. He's forced out of bounds, but not before setting up first and goal. That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal. On the carry, it's Williams. And he's into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Now, Aubrey for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Cowboys move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14.
Chiefs, 14.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Remigio now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready for their first possession of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. And the Chiefs have a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Out to his right. Now and he's in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, KC. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Butker now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Chiefs move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one fielded at the 15. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. On play action, here's Dak.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work, but In this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands. I can do some things.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 4. They'll go with Williams. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They get 18 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
And the Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Prescott now. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5. Play action now. Prescott. Oh, the pressure gets there, and down he goes. Mike Dana gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
They need one right now. Third and long. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key third downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
What just happened? Seriously? Is that even a play?
On fourth down, the veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas. Deep to return, it's Nico Remigio. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. The Chiefs offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's first and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Complete to number 87, Travis Kelce. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 11-yard line.
Second down, they need 7. Man in motion is Brown. Mahomes now to throw on second down. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
And a Kansas City Chiefs.
That pass play good for 22. Good for a Chiefs first down.
32-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Into space at the 45. And he's going to be taken down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Kansas City Chiefs, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Right back to the air from Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A gain of 20.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. A handoff to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Cowboys 34-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Looks to be an injured player, and oh no, it's Travis Kelce who is being looked at. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And he brings this back all the way to midfield. The Cowboys offense ready for this next possession. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a first down. To throw is Prescott. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Gain of 9 brings up second and
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It is second and a yard. They'll drop to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Pistol now for Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Again, Prescott to the air. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
Sacks just continue to be a huge problem all game long, and it's just a brutal time to take one. Now, I understand it's easier said than done, but you've got to find a way as the quarterback to throw that ball away.
Now, a big third down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's gonna get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chains. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.